Yeah. I don't give a f.
Well, you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part. Delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
They get your stupid ugly ass out here.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist.
On You Feel Me TV.
It's not your ordinary podcast.
It's a squadcast.
And if you're holy,
It's a godcast.
and if you're gang,
It's a mobcast.
it is me. Finally got my voice back, somewhat. Rell Beatz, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Beatz.
Got my boy Pete.
Double cupped up per usual. Yankee fitted on because it's part of the uniform. And rainy days brings out the panda dunks. Yep. Sex symbol back too. Always.
Okay. Got my girl Jay.
Lip gloss popping as usual. You know, the shirt wrinkled up like chitlins, but it's okay because I'm here.
Joining us in the conversation today. Ironically, we have on the same clothes from the last episode. Listen, I don't know how it happened. We just, but joining us in the conversation today.
We bathe. We
bathe.
We
Yeah, we
bathe
do.
daily.
Yeah, you wasn't even here. That chair was empty.
I still bathe on that day
Okay, just making
and
sure.
today.
So, joining us in the conversation today, we have a gamer, a food critic, athlete,
Ugh,
not an athlete.
no.
Two-time Grammy Award winning. Everybody give it up for Janae Aiko.
Hello.
Not yet, but that shit would be fire if she was here. But give it
Wouldn't
up for Jamila. I'm not going to say your last name.
Thank you. Censor that part. Hey, y'all. You can call me Jam if you want to.
We don't want to. We going to call
That's
you
fine. You
Jamila.
ain't got to call me Jam. You can call
No,
me
we'll
That's
call you
fine.
Jam, though.
Okay, you can call me Jam. It's
So,
whatever.
how was your trip over to wherever we live at? Because we don't tell people we live at.
Period. It's a rainy day, and I feel like when you add rain to Atlanta drivers, it just chaos.
So it was regular.
Absolutely
Gotcha.
chaotic. Saw somebody hydroplane in front of me, and I was like, Lord, they know.
But did you die, though?
No, and I don't think they did either. They recorrected, but they were definitely sliding for a couple
You
meters.
said they reconnected. So that
Yeah.
means they fucked up again.
They,
They
I mean,
canceled out.
they kind of did. They almost hit that wall in the middle of the thing, but they didn't. So there's that.
So if you had to put a label on yourself, would you call yourself like a content creator? What would it be?
Yeah, I would definitely say content creator. A lot of people say like, oh my God, like you're an influencer. I feel like that's kind of like different and like nuanced. Like I feel like influencers are more consistent and probably higher paid.
Usually white.
Yeah. And that's just not me, I simply create content, you feel me,
Okay.
and also do not check that Caucasian box on federal documents.
Yeah,
So
black people are content creators. White people are influencers.
Yeah.
that was a simple answer. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I know how the world works.
We can be for real,
I feel like as melanated people, we influence other melanated people, maybe.
No.
No. We do.
Yeah, we do.
We definitely do.
The street, like people grow up to want to be in the streets just because they see what other people. So they influenced by it. You want to play basketball and be like your favorite, basketball player.
Yeah,
We influence in a way.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like not only black people.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay,
I said
okay.
We are more influenced by the culture, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
grow up in the culture.
Your circle says a lot about you.
Yeah. It's like, it's something I want to say, but I don't think I should say it. But
Crackles? Man, I'm about to tell you about saying that word on here.
No, not that.
Them crackers.
I think you should say
No.
it. I think you should say it.
No, so we went to New Orleans.
The whites.
Yeah.
If you noticed, well, you probably didn't see it. Well, you didn't see it. Yeah, I edited that part out.
Where in the
But
video?
she was talking about we was in the white ghetto. I was like, yo, chill.
No, I was like when I say like in New Orleans, like they got segregation right. Like they are the only people that I know that like literally got segregation right. All the black people like have their own lingo. It sound like their own selves, and all the white people sound like
Themselves.
they own selves. We didn't find. Well, we only found one, but that's because he was working with the black folks.
Yeah.
But no white person, even in interracial relationships, no white person sound like
Yeah.
how the black people sound
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
It almost made us think like the New Orleans accent was fake. Because
Yeah.
all the white people just sound like white people.
Yeah.
Like, so somebody lying.
Somebody lying.
Somebody
yeah.
lying.
So
Okay.
no, so the boy, like, cause I asked her, I said, "How come you don't sound like you from New Orleans?" But you know,
Yeah.
he does. She was like, "We grew up on two different sides of the
city?
like of the state or
Like that
whatever."
with everywhere.
Yeah, but it was just different because literally every black person we saw sounded the same. Like they all had that twang and like that baby, you know,
No,
like
the baby.
Well, I mean, Pete does have a point because you have west side of Atlanta.
Yeah.
It don't sound like the east side.
No, I understand
Really?
that wholeheartedly.
I didn't know that.
But I'm just saying, like, the black people, like, we didn't come across one that did not sound like, you know, what's up, baby? You know, talking fast and all that. But the white people, hey, how are you today? I'm like, you sure you
Say
from
that
New
Yeah.
Orleans? Yeah.
Don't you mean baby?
Yeah.
You mean baby, right?
Right. And I was just like, dang, like, I just said, like, those, sorry, my voice. But those, like, I feel like the culture over there, like, they, like, were presented with something, and then they was like, no, we gonna turn this around to our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So all the, you know, like, all the black people that were, like, over here in this neighborhood, they was like, no, like, we, like, you gonna know, like, we're different from them.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't that shit come from like the French settlers or some shit?
No.
I didn't pay attention in
That shit
history,
don't
so I don't
sound
know.
French.
Yeah, Louisiana Purchase. I just remember that. What it did, I don't know.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
You just know the
occupy
name.
different sections of the state.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
made that up. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. We didn't do nothing.
No,
I didn't
so
pay
it's
attention
like-
in history. I used to draw in my history book, to be honest.
It's like the Creole mixed with like the English language mixed with like patois, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't, you know, and so they came up with their own, you know, like
Like dialect
yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah.
That was
And
in
I-
your history book?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to say-
possibly. But I just really think like I was like, dang, like that to me, like that is like dope.
Segregation?
No, like, but
Just
just
having
because like they turned like their situation into something else and like became their own like people. I mean, they were always their own people, but they like their own
Like culture.
But, yeah, and like you can't replicate it even if
Yeah.
you try. Like the only one white boy that we met that sound just like he was from New Orleans, like the baby and everything that we used to. He was working with all black aunties in the kitchen, cooking with them. He was like 2 po' boys, baby. I was like, yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
And I told
Yeah.
Rell, I said, this is the only white person
one.
we've seen the whole time.
We didn't talk to
That
a
sound
whole,
like
nah.
that.
We did talk to some white people, and they was out there trying to make us feel welcome by singing Afro Man.
Yeah, I was thinking because I got high.
Yeah, and they thought we was gonna join in, but we didn't.
Yeah, Rell was laughing so hard he had tears streaming down
no.
his face.
Don't tell that story. I
I'm
can't
not
tell
telling-
y'all on stream. I
I
mean,
mean-
on stream on the podcast.
No,
my
but it
mom
was-
almost gave that shit up.
Right, but no, it was just a plethora of things that we saw. and
Oh.
it was just all was just so funny. I was like,
What's this shit called? Not the fourth ward. What do you call the French quarters?
the French quarters, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's- once you really go, if you're not a partier and drinker, you'll really see like it ain't a us thing.
Yeah, at all. Like, and then like one of the ladies that we met, like at the last day we were there, where we go, Good Guys or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember the name, but shout out to you, Missy.
Oh, nice guys.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, she was like, don't go to the French quarters. And she was like,
Yeah.
you gonna go. She was like, I'm gonna give y'all this place to go. She was like, you gonna go to this place. It's in the hood, but you gonna be all right. We was like, okay. And she was like, they got the best food. She did not lie. That food, it was so good. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was
need
like,
that
we gotta
list.
go back.
Have you done any out of state food reviews?
No, but I'm actually going to New Orleans next week.
Oh,
Girl,
So
we
you
can
copied
give
us.
you this list.
You was
of-
already booked.
Yes, I was already booked.
Oh,
It's my
okay.
birthday.
Oh, happy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
Well, it will,
belated.
it
Go
will
to-
be my
Before-
birthday.
Go to
birthday.
Loretta's.
Thank you.
Go to Loretta Praline.
Oh, you gotta go. Yeah, we can give you some the
Please.
ones we went to.
Please.
Yeah,
do.
she got the like to me like the best beignets in New Orleans.
Ooh, and I can't wait to eat a beignet.
So are
Say
you going?
less.
You
So
going just
delicious.
for you doing content too, or you just going
Oh yeah, because I
ratchet
picked.
with your friends?
Well, I mean both.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like daytime, nighttime thing. But I picked New Orleans because I knew for my birthday I wanted to like chill, relax, drink, and eat. Like I wanted to eat.
You going as
so
a group
good.
or just like
It's just me and 2 other people.
Oh.
So it ain't no big group. I couldn't handle all that planning and dealing with people.
Do you like seafood?
I love seafood. I can't wait to get me some crawfish.
You gotta go to Parkway Tavern.
Parkway
they have
Tavern.
the best shrimp po' boy that we had down there.
Just
Say
give the
less.
whole review away.
I'm sorry.
Y'all ain't hear that.
delete all that.
Right. Y'all ain't hear that. Start over 10 seconds of silence right now.
We'll save it for after the
Welcome to
pod.
another episode.
We'll save it for after the pod.
Yeah, we're going to talk after. We're going to talk when the mic's off. Mm-hmm.
So before you got into food reviews, like what was the goal before that?
Like just with content?
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't really have any goals. Like
Damn.
I know that's crazy. It's just it came because
I feel that.
I mean, you know, it just be happening. Like I saw people making content that I was consuming a lot, and I'm like, I could do that. Like I could just go give my opinion about food, and one video turned into 20 videos, and then that turned into having the little tray table in my car and eating stuff, and then all of a sudden I became the Subway tuna girl.
So was the Subway video like the one that said like, all right, this is what I'm about to do?
Honestly, no. The one that solidified it for me was my Wingstop rant. I don't know if y'all saw that, but
I feel like I did.
Wingstop, that was my first video to go
Yeah,
viral.
because you mad because they got rid of the $2.
The $2
Tenders.
Tender Tuesday,
Yeah.
which
The hoes.
why would y'all do that? Why would y'all do that?
Why you eating Wingstop?
Why am I eating Wingstop? Okay, look. Well, okay, the video that went viral about Wingstop was because they could never get my order right. I'm an all flats, extra crispy kind of gal. I went, I asked for him. The guy was like, yeah, whatever.
Flats.
Flats. And if you like drums, that just means you can have my drums, I can have your flats, and everybody's happy. See, we ain't got to be like that.
No, but see, he still want his flats
to be
too,
like that.
and that's
Yeah, I
the
want all
problem.
my chicken.
You greedy.
Yeah.
You
thought
get
Wingstop
a whole
was
wing and
for
just
people.
cry about it. Huh?
Wingstop for poor people.
Yeah.
Wingstop is not for poor people. That shit is expensive.
I don't eat that whole. I've only eaten there like 3 times.
Have you had the tenders?
No,
You got to get the tender. You got to get the hot honey tenders.
I'm so hot honeyed out.
I mean, they have the best hot honey, period. Because now the hot honey is like all the craze. Like when people start like Hennessy glazing every damn thing, I know hot honey is now that. But it doesn't have like that sticky saucy texture like a barbecue sauce. That's what I don't like with hot honey, when it's just too much sauce. But theirs is like an oil with like a seasoning on it. I don't know how to describe it.
Sauce.
Can't go wrong. Shout
But
out
it
Lil
just
Uzi.
make it soggy because the tenders are marketed to be crispy, and then you drench them in sauce, and they're not crispy no more.
Well,
That's my problem.
Well, sauce tenders are trashed.
Whoa,
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's like it's made to
That's
be
a fact,
dipped.
bro.
You ruin the. That's like when you buy
Make it a
loaded
chicken
fries,
wing.
right? When you buy loaded fries and they
yeah.
already soggy, like it
Right.
kind of defeat the purpose.
but Wingstop's tenders are perfect because they're crispy, but they're also sauced.
I'm gonna have to try them.
Please try them. And if y'all actually bring back the $2 Tender Tuesdays, you can try them for $1 a piece.
I will say they had some of the best ranch I tried.
Oh yeah, that ranch is absolutely drinkable.
Yeah,
Yes,
Drinkable.
because some people,
It is
they make their own.
Yes.
Ranch. I wouldn't go that damn far.
I would.
The one thing I ain't doing is drinking the ranch.
I would. Look, I'm not gonna tell y'all what I do when the camera's off, but that
All right.
ranch is drinkable. Okay.
That's the only content you do.
Food.
Drinkable ranch.
I got the only fans drinking ranch.
I'm like, that's on a different platform. If y'all found it, y'all found it. If y'all didn't find it, then it's not for you to find.
Okay.
Yeah, cut that part out. Don't be
All
telling
right.
all my secrets
All
now.
right. Hey.
Listen. Oh my God.
Nah. So you saw people doing it. You got into it. So where did the gaming thing start?
So I've always been into video games, but
It only seemed like you play one.
yeah.
So you're
But
into video game.
What
no, I mean I
what-
like
what
The
is it?
Sims.
Call of Duty.
I do like Call of Duty, but people like to watch people play Call of Duty. That's just a very streamable game.
Let's correct that. Men like to watch girls or women play Call of Duty.
That is not a
Be
lie.
Sorry as hell. Not you, but I'm just saying.
yes, it
they
is.
don't care. They don't care.
I mean,
care.
They don't. But I feel like that was another thing where I was watching people do it. And I was like, I could do that. Like, I'm not good, but I'm entertaining. And then I got that Subway tuna video check, and I was like, now I can buy a PC. So I bought a PC, and then I just bought a camera, and here I am streaming to the same 5 people every day.
So, for the people, I take it you're not born and raised in Atlanta.
No, I'm actually from Warner
Bikini Bottom.
Robins.
That's what I was gonna say.
You gotta sound like Sandy Cheeks.
Yeah.
Is that what you tried to say?
Y'all
Well,
know
Sandy
what-
was from Texas, though.
She was from Texas,
Y'all
but
know
she was mine.
what I just thought about today, that Sandy Cheeks was a double entendre. I never really thought about. I'm thinking literally cheeks. I didn't think about like butt cheeks on
Yeah,
the beach.
butt
I
cheeks.
never thought about that till today.
SpongeBob is so
sandy
deep
cheeks.
though.
It is.
It's so deep. It was so
Pete, don't
beyond our
tell me
years.
you already knew that.
What?
Sandy cheeks.
You're like
I
sandy
don't-
butt cheeks.
What?
You knew. And you didn't tell me, Pete, we watched battle rap, man. Come on, that's the part that went over my head.
Hey, man, the whole man bars is something he's gonna have to
Damn.
deal with.
That's some loaded luck shit. But yeah, so you're from
Warner Robins.
Just like the chum bucket.
I don't get that one. Don't tell me I missed another one.
Yeah, like when people throw chum in the water, it's like all the parts.
Is that for plankton to eat?
Nah,
That's for sharks, right?
yeah.
Oh.
But the Krusty Krab, the building is a crab catcher.
But did you know that, or did you like?
No, I
because-
felt TikTok told me that.
Yeah, because TikTok just tried to ruin.
TikTok didn't tell me that.
No, TikTok tried to ruin. What's the dude with the odd parents? They trying to ruin that now
Really, our parents?
by saying basically everybody grew up and became the Danny Phantom show. But I said that wouldn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
No.
They look alike, but it don't make sense.
Nah,
They
they
reaching.
just had the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
look.
Because
Yeah.
Danny's name wasn't Timmy.
Right?
So how?
They trying to say Vicky was his sister, but that don't make sense.
Vicky was his sister. It was
Right.
his babysitter.
Right?
They
So
trying
that's-
to make it a
Why
Marvel
they
thing.
lying?
They reaching.
They trying to connect everything. It ain't that deep.
So how did you get to Atlanta as far as, so you moved here, like when you moved here, it wasn't about like content creating. It was just,
Oh no,
oh, okay.
Wait,
When I
so
say
where-
Warner Robins ain't too far.
Where are you from?
Warner Robins.
What the fuck? I mean,
Oh.
pardon me.
Where the
Go
fuck?
ahead. What the fuck?
Where the fuck?
What is that?
So it's Middle Georgia. Like, you know where Buc-ee's is in Central Georgia?
No.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
well
it's
we have
two-
Buc-ee's.
Wait. Hold on. How many
Warner
Buc-ee's
Robins
out
is
here?
not too far.
There's only 2 Buc-ee's in Georgia now. I think they're about to grow. They're about to build a third one.
Pause.
Okay, so Warner Robins is like one of those, is it like a major city or something?
Are you
Kinda.
saying Water Robins?
Warner,
Yeah.
like Warner
Warner.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Warner
Warner
Robins.
Robins.
Yeah.
I
So it's
wouldn't
near
tell.
Macon and Perry, where the Georgia National Fair is.
hmm I mean, I grew up in
Anyway,
I mean,
Rome.
I'm not.
Our team used to
Yeah,
play
I don't-
Warner
I don't
Robins.
know
So
Yeah.
yeah.
See, yeah, I mean,
I
I
yeah.
don't know outside of Atlanta. I
don't
learned
know
Rome
facts.
because of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Rome was in Italy.
Yeah. Until we
Well,
met her.
true, right? Right?
So who's
Yeah,
the-
it is.
Rome,
Rome,
yeah,
Italy,
okay,
and Rome,
yeah.
Georgia.
So you said it's a small populated city?
Yeah, if you know about Warner Robins, it's because you have ties to the Air Force, because we have an Air Force
Oh, okay.
base. So if you say that and people are like, oh, I know where that is, it's either because of football or because of the Air Force base. If you don't know, it's just because it ain't really a lot to know about it.
So when that restaurant was going viral for about to shut down, like, did you reach out and try to do anything with that? He said, fuck them folks.
What restaurant?
Oh, okay. She said, fuck them folks.
I don't
Nah.
know.
So you
Who the
grew up
folks?
on a barn?
No.
No.
Is
There- I
it
had-
country?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, I could tell, yeah.
I knew he was gonna say something.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say something. Yeah, we definitely sound like sweet tea down there. It's there are cows and stuff, but we also got a Walmart.
Oh, Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart.
Walmart. We got
is
2
it a
Walmarts.
super center or is it
It
a
is a
family
super
neighborhood?
No, we got those 2. We just popped those up about like 6 years ago. But it's a super center.
You live in a sundown town.
Well,
Is there a Dollar General?
yeah.
Oh,
Next to a
sundown
Family
town.
Dollar?
We got Cheddars too. Y'all ever been to Cheddars?
Nah, people told us to
I ain't
review
never
that.
been to Cheddars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheddars is oh my god! If I ever won the lottery, I would open a Cheddars in Atlanta immediately.
The closest one is Kennesaw, if I'm not mistaken.
They got one in Kennesaw.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Cheddar's.
You have?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Cheddars has
What,
some.
what
of
is
the,
it like?
Oh my god! They have the best spinach dip in the whole wide
Welcome
world.
this Nat to the podcast. They keep coming through here like
What Nat?
Yo, Nat was on me last episode.
Yeah. Like, damn, bro, you can get the next episode.
No, he want to come. He know about Cheddars. Everybody know about Cheddars.
So yeah, what is that like compared to?
It's like, I couldn't even compare it to like Applebee's, like just casual American food, but really good prices. Like you can get a gigantic like bowl of liquor for like $6.
So it's not fast food.
No.
It's a sit
It's like
down.
a sit down casual American
Also like a
restaurant.
Chili's.
Kinda, yeah. That actually, I will compare it more to Chili's because I don't like Applebee's.
Yeah.
But you know,
what's the problem?
appetizers, a variety of entrees like salmon, chicken
I don't know.
tenders,
Yeah,
shit
it's
like
all the
that.
same thing.
Yeah.
What's the
Well,
problem?
I don't like Applebee's. I feel like the quality of food at Applebee's
You drink?
is not as it's not as good.
How
Wait,
do you say? Are you an alcoholic? Like,
No.
Yeah, you said the way you said it is
Yeah,
like
the
if
way
you
you
don't,
said
you're
it.
lame. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just said I feel a little lame right now.
Well,
I do coke right now.
Yeah.
I brought a bottle actually.
Okay.
Oh,
But
no, I
see,
didn't.
no, I was asking that because you say you drink, but then you say you don't eat Applebee's. So like,
That's like saying
What
you
that
don't
mean?
eat pork but you smoke cigarettes.
right?
It don't make no sense.
What?
Because liquor nasty.
As hell.
I mean-
And if you tell me it's good, yeah, all right, thank y'all for y'all time.
I mean,
It's not
it's
good.
it's for a good time. You drink to have a good time.
So that's what it's
Oh,
about.
a good
the
time.
taste.
Yeah. If you want to, well, what? The taste of what? Liquor or
Yeah.
Applebee's?
Both.
Mm.
Because Applebee's a good time to me.
That's a
Applebee's
fact.
is,
Give me a little
Applebee's
lemon
is a
drop
good
if I
deal.
drank.
Applebee's is a good deal. Chili's has good food. That's how I feel. If I'm going to Applebee's, I'm like, all right, I guess we're just gonna drink. If I'm going to Chili's, I am going to eat so well.
So me and her have this discussion all the time. I feel like when people say a restaurant is nasty, you got to eat everything on the menu to make that claim. Have you eaten everything at Applebee's?
No.
What did you eat to put that title on them like that?
Spinach dip, boneless wings, bone-in wings, quesadilla,
So you
chicken
only
and
ate the
shrimp
2 for
combo.
20. So you ain't had no entrees.
It wasn't no damn 2 for 20. I just named some
That was 2 for
entrees.
20s. I done ate out. I'm the king of 2 for 20s.
I had to
know.
start at the Applebee's. I had to start at the appetizers and work my way down to the entrees. They had a brookie one time, didn't they? The cookie skillet.
But see, you
something
naming
with
everything
I
but the
don't know.
entrees. So technically, you saying the appetizers and the 2 for 20s is nasty. You ain't saying nothing about the entrees.
But do the 2 for 20s not include an entree?
They do.
Technically.
The
But
2
you
for 20.
haven't listed the entree.
Yeah.
But the little skillet thing with the chicken and shrimp on it, right? The quesadillas. Is that an entree?
Yeah.
How is that not an entree? How is that not an entree?
Entrees have to be $19
Okay, so-
by themselves.
So what's your favorite Applebee's entree?
Yes.
So you eat a steak.
My
You go to
stomach
Applebee's
is
and eat
bisexual.
steak.
Yeah, my stomach is bisexual.
How you eat your steak?
Like a steak.
How you eat your steak? How do you eat your steak?
I bite it.
No. How do you
That's-
like your steak
Like
cooked?
you want a medium well done.
I like my shit look like a brownie, like seal. I want my shit to look like it's been kissed by a rose. Goddamn.
Diabolical. Diabolical.
No, I'll eat it. The lowest I'll go is me. The lowest I'll go. Wait, he's still laughing. No. Yeah, you like that shit, don't you, Pete?
Still got-
Yeah. Well, my shit like it's been kissed by a rose. Nah, but the lowest I'll go is medium well.
That was probably one of the greatest jokes you ever said on this podcast.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not sure how you two are not laughing
Yeah,
hysterically.
they don't get me, Pete. They don't get me.
No, I get it. I get it 10,000%.
I don't.
But I don't want mine that
You
dark.
don't know who Seal is?
No.
He's like the
You don't know Seal?
dark-skinned rapper. I'm a rapper.
Rap
Singer with
singer.
all the scars on his face.
Oh my god! Yeah, he
Hey,
want
you
his
never heard
steak
that
to
song?
look like that.
Oh, what's the rose part?
Can you sing
It's
that
the
song?
See?
Think it's my rose from the
That's the
ground.
only song I know.
Now it's funny. Good job.
She don't get it.
I do get it. I do get it. It's just, once you got to explain the joke, it's kind
Nah,
of
it's
over.
too late. Yeah, once you
It's
break it
kinda
down.
over, yeah.
That's it. But nah, medium well is like the lowest I'll go.
Okay, what about y'all? How y'all like y'all steak cooked?
Yeah, so when I eat hibachi, I
Mm-hmm.
ask them to cook it medium. But when I go to a restaurant, I say medium well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, my shit,
Yeah.
that'll shake the whole table when I cut it.
Why?
My shit like,
That's crazy.
yeah, my shit like cutting through the little thing that hold the utensils, the napkin.
Like the
Why?
plug, like the plug you put in the tire.
Yeah, that's how I grew up on it. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I grew up on it. Yeah,
Yeah,
my,
like a lot of
Beef
older
jerky.
people eat well done.
Beef jerky.
I mean, this is true.
Yeah, well done.
Right,
But-
but now that I'm older,
Right, and
I
you have autonomy.
I don't want it to be chewing gum, so I'm actually
I
gonna
don't
eat
want
it.
to.
Like
I don't want
I'm
to.
gonna eat
Cut a
it
hole
so that I
through
can
the
like
table.
enjoy it, enjoy the taste and the flavor, and
You gonna
just
chew
not
that
be
shit till
charred.
tomorrow? Like
I'm knocking y'all drinks over, but I'm cutting it. I'm sorry, y'all.
you're not sorry. You're not sorry though. You might as well pick that thing up with a fork and just chew on it.
Yeah,
might as well just gnaw on it.
Snap that shit
Yeah, I
off.
don't want mine to be charred.
No. Okay, what about you, Pete?
I like steak.
That's why I said he eats for. He don't eat for taste.
She's saying how you like it cooked.
You did anyway.
He likes it cooked.
Anyway.
Okay.
Nah, like
What's your preferred way?
medium rare?
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, I feel
Respect.
like you're judging me. But
I'm not.
Rare.
I'm just very
Yeah, with a little
shocked by
pink
the
in the inside.
differences.
No,
Wait,
that's a
so-
lot
No,
of
medium
pink.
rare
is a
It's
lot
of pink.
basically pink.
Yeah, I was about to say, walk me through the colors. So what's the pinkest?
Nah, it's not
Rare.
Not with the one with the blood.
Medium rare has the blood.
Yeah, medium
You
rare.
want
the
medium
opposite.
well.
Yeah. black.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just a touch of pink.
Yeah,
You're not
Yeah,
hitting
the
beef
touch of
jerky.
Yeah,
You're,
it's
you're
like
just
you-
under
Medium
it.
rare is what?
You'd be pissed when
Bloody.
they brought you
Down there
that.
out the paper?
Yeah, it's bloody. It got the
Just-
blood
it did a
juice
little
all around
shh.
it. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
still
that's
alive.
Yeah, they basically put it on there for 3 seconds and then put it on your plate.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, that's like rare, but you know, it's very pink.
So how do you eat yours?
I prefer
are we
it
not
to be
supposed
medium
eat meat
well.
like that though? Pause.
Ain't no rule book. I do what I want.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I only do mine medium when I go for hibachi because when I warm it up, like it's gonna cook.
Cook
Cook a
again,
little
yeah.
bit more. See, and I'll say medium because I'm like, I feel like y'all gonna overcook it. And I'd rather have it be actually medium and it's a little under what I want than for it to be table shaken cooked.
So to
so
go,
medium rare would be
because if you get it to go, like it cook more on the way home,
that's,
basically.
yeah.
But I'm never gonna get a steak to go. If
Like,
I'm getting food to go, I would just never pick a steak. I
so
want
you-
to sit down and eat it right then and
But
there.
I'm saying, like, you do food reviews, you would never review a steak in the car,
On that little ass table.
Probably not.
shaking the whole car when you cut it.
Steering wheel gonna lock up.
Turbulence, goddamn.
You gotta
like,
put
what's
your
going on
emergency
there?
brake
Yeah.
on.
Then you got the light in the camera. They're gonna be like, "What is she doing in
Yeah.
there?" But see, it's like, okay, so you go from rare, medium, medium well, well done,
And seal.
and then your steak.
Kids from Maroon.
Yeah.
Your steak just about as dark as this microphone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh no.
Steak sauce or no steak sauce?
I feel like it depends on who's
Either.
cooking it.
Yeah, because if it's juicy, I don't need. If it's juicy and seasoned, I don't need no steak sauce. But I
Yeah.
don't mind a little dab of the A1 and the 57 on the side.
But if I have to do this and shake the whole table, it definitely needs steak sauce.
so you put sauce on your
Because
your
it's
little
beef
brick.
jerky.
Yeah, pretty much.
You should. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We listen and we don't judge.
We don't, man. Like,
We
hey,
try
we
not to
don't
judge. They should change that. We try not
No,
to
I
judge.
Nah, I do.
I judge
No, I
you.
absolutely
Yeah,
judge.
look at this food, this pink ass thing.
I
on
judged,
the
I
table.
judged you when you said, when Rell asked you if you drink. You said, yeah. I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, she got excited about that shit. I'm a little worried, to be honest with you.
I just want. I mean, it's almost my birthday. It's just in my veins right now.
So do you
Like-
drink to get drunk, or it's just...
Yeah, I don't drink for just. I don't like leisurely drink. If I'm drinking, it's for a purpose. Like we finna go out, we finna have fun. But
Is it-
also, I don't drink like casually. Like I don't go home like I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I just
Oh, you ain't one
don't.
of them?
I'm
See,
on or
I
off.
hate those type of drinkers because I feel like something wrong with you.
Okay. Well,
I
guilty
judge.
as charged.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you do that?
Do what?
I thought you said you don't do that.
I said I'm like an on or off. Either I'm drinking or I'm not drinking.
So you go home and just get wine. Like, man, today I stapled so many papers.
No, I don't even have alcohol at home ever.
Oh, okay.
When I say that, I mean like I can go all my life without drinking. But if I'm going out, if I'm celebrating something, if it's my birthday, we finna drink.
So do
Yeah, I
you judge
feel
people who
just-
don't?
Who don't drink?
Yeah. We got uninvited to a party one time because people
Uninvited.
said they didn't want us looking at them different because we didn't drink.
Oh.
I wouldn't give a damn. I was gonna laugh regardless.
Right,
Yeah.
we're going to have a great time.
So do
Wait,
none
who
of y'all
got
drink?
uninvited?
We'll tell you about that later. Yeah, we got uninvited. You was uninvited. That's why you didn't know. You was uninvited.
I was uninvited before I was invited.
Damn, they work
messed
fast.
Yeah.
So you don't drink either? None of you drink?
I'm actually.
I've had drinks before, but as of I think what was that 20? We did a podcast. I think it was 2021. We drunk on New Year's. That's the last time I had a drink.
Wow.
Well, we did just have a drink at that fucking seafood thing, but that
Yeah.
kind of dude just poured the shit in the cup. And I'm like,
They
bro,
say, hey,
what
man,
the
come
fuck is
on.
this? Yeah, like, man, trying to fuck with y'all content. I'm like, the fuck is oh, that's champagne.
I was
Why would you
like-
give me that in the morning?
I was like, man, I
Yeah.
got to throw this away.
Yeah, I went straight to the trash.
Oh, you
Yeah,
don't drink
like-
at all. Wow.
Like, I have,
You judging?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually kind of like,
She gonna get in the car on the way home like, girl, I just browned 3 non-drinking ass.
well, you see how much fun y'all are having?
I mean, right now, I don't think it's a good idea for me to drink. But
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
but I I have had drinks. I haven't drank. I don't know. I don't remember when the last time I had a drink.
Out of us 3, she was like, I wouldn't call her no drunk or nothing, but like she
No,
would
but I
get
would
like
get a
one
drink.
drink.
Yeah, like when we
Mm-hmm.
go somewhere, like me and Pete used to go to the CT Cantina, and I always got this special little apple, whatever drink that the bartender would make. And then when she left, I just didn't never get no more because nobody could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking like it's never really been my thing. I'm a crack type person.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, if you I don't do no crack, but I'm just
Okay.
saying, well, like, at what point were you just like, dang, I want my first drink? Like, what separates you to say, dang, I need my first rock?
She's not a crackhead.
I'm just saying, but you're not an alcoholic
I don't
either.
think she's ever done it.
So I'm just saying, no,
where the
listen,
crack
listen.
came from.
No,
You
all right,
asked
y'all.
her. got the crack?
I think I know what you're saying.
Right.
Like, what separates it from being this
Your
or
first
that?
time, right.
Yeah, what separates it from being
When you
this
went
or
out for some, like your 21st birthday, I'm like, oh shit, let me celebrate, let me get this drink. Like, okay, now you got your 22nd birthday. Okay, shit,
Might as well do some crack.
Yeah, it's here.
Is it here?
It ain't
Who
like
brought
that.
the crack?
Shit, you never know.
that. One of your
I
friends.
need to know who brought the crack.
Right.
Y'all
Yeah,
got to
they
go.
got to
You're
go?
getting
Okay.
uninvited.
Damn. So you judge.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
right
know,
there. That's where we draw the line
We
of
listen and
judgment.
we judge occasionally.
We judge when necessary. Why
Okay.
would you bring crack?
Hey, that's a good time.
He said
You ain't
bring
seen
crack over
Project
here.
X?
Who is doing said crack?
Right.
Like, what?
Maybe they
whom
see
did you bring
in
it?
your eyes.
It's a good-
There ain't no look. No.
That's crazy. An alcoholic judging a crackhead.
Who's the crackhead I'm judging?
It's hard to tell.
Because
They
it's
at the party.
starting to sound like they are
Nah,
me
they at
now.
the party.
We've discovered that she's not an alcoholic. Like she just
I'm
drink
a
on
social
occasion.
drinker.
Did you see the way she said, yeah, when he asked?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
I
that's
thought
all.
you were
She did
finna
the
tell me
T-Pain.
something inspiring or be like, have you ever tried?
Yeah.
Y'all are judging me. That's
Nah,
the snap.
I'm not
Please.
How often do you get like, so you don't get past like faded or it'd be like, I don't remember?
No,
Okay.
I don't like that. Because I like to be aware because it's dangerous out here.
So if we keep bringing out the shots.
At a point, I'm going to be like, who going to take that? You might as well stop wasting your money because I'm not going to take it. Like, I'm very good at being like, I've had enough. Because one, I don't like to feel like crap the next morning. Two, I need to be aware of all things. And then three is just like, it's not even that serious. We don't need to get blackout in this establishment.
Until somebody come up and blow some dust in your face. Like,
When you realize it's PCP.
yeah. When you start tripping, like, hey, what the fuck is this?
Yo, that would absolutely be the end of it.
Yeah, Sherms and butt nakeds.
Yeah. So you are like a at home type of party or like house party type person, or you like events?
I like both. I really do like a nice kickback though, like a
Yeah, I like
game
a
night.
controlled environment.
Yes, I love a game night. I love to come to somebody's house. We got little finger foods, a little drink here and there. We're playing games. Like if we
Crack.
play spades, we're not bringing crack.
Okay. I was just trying to see if
We're
she's gonna
not bringing.
carry.
No, you must have some crack you
carry
want us to try.
Nah.
No, we're
You
not
gotta do
bringing
it
crack.
like the old people, just crush it up, put it in the food.
Yeah. Put it on top of the
They be like,
spinach
you-
dip.
They be like,
Now,
you
if you put it on the
did
spinach
have
dip,
crack.
you got me. I don't know.
Yeah, they be like, you did have crack. They're like, no, I didn't. Like, yes, you did. I was like,
Come
Yes,
back
you
like,
did.
who the fuck ate the bowl? Hey,
You sitting in the
what was in
corner.
that shit?
You sitting in the corner like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't.
Okay.
It's too much. But I love me a game night. I do.
Yeah, we haven't had one in a while. We gotta do that. again.
Y'all know how to play spades?
no.
I don't know how to count books. I know how to win though.
Well,
And I know how to renege. I'm a good renegger now.
you should not be a good renegade. That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's the only hard. Well,
Hey, if
that's
I'm
one of
good
the
at it,
two
you know,
hardy R's you do not
Don't
want to
you-
be.
Don't you remember that movie we watched? Like, what was it with the black people when they went?
Soul
like,
Plane.
No, when they went to the cabin and like
Sinners.
the people was, they went to the cabin and the people was killing them. Like they were running from the people and the
Sound
one
like
person.
Sinners.
No, and like well, darn, every scene I'm describing is like Sinners.
Sinners, yeah.
Cause like it was like the brothers.
Oh, the blackening. You
yeah,
ever
the
seen
blackening.
Is that a
Funny-
parody movie?
Yeah,
Like a parody
kinda.
scary movie? Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit funny as hell.
Yeah, but
They
like,
got scary movie beat.
but you seen like in the blackening, like all of
Dang.
them was like, no.
Yeah.
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 So I'm like,
Wait, what was that in reference?
I don't know.
I
kinda lost my
have
train of
no
thought.
idea anymore.
Yeah.
but that's,
She set it up and then said the punch.
Yeah.
She was like, nah.
Yeah, when the punchline was about to come, she just put her hand there.
no, because he had said something before that, and I was.
Oh, actually,
Talk
y'all can
about-
play spades.
You
Oh
don't?
yeah.
Is that-
okay?
Oh, okay.
No, you remember like in the blackening.
Sorry.
They
That punchline fucked me up.
no, but you remember like in the blackening, they had cast the dude out because he was a renegger.
Yeah.
And cause like when he played spades, and they was like, that's why they didn't invite him no more. And
He was a renegade.
yeah, and like he like that night he like killed somebody or whatever because he got
Don't
so
spoil the
drunk.
movie because they.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord, have mercy.
Nah, you could have spoiled because I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, she might watch it.
Yeah, you might watch it.
I'm
You
not
watching
gonna
it
watch.
today? She gonna watch it. Yeah.
No, I mean it's hilarious. The movie is hilarious, but the thing was like he.
You just gonna keep telling it anyway.
No, I'm not doing that.
She's reforming the foundation for me.
Right. So
In case I watch
the whole like reason why they wasn't his friend anymore.
I don't want to block your face.
Oh, that's fine.
To your
Is it?
host.
Is this thing? Tell me who?
No, I was just like, so you can speak directly to your hoes, the hoes, like not your hoes.
Yeah,
These are our hoes, but you're part of them. Y'all not hoes, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, they just
anyway.
they just wasn't his friend anymore because like he messed up his space game. And
It be like that.
Yeah, so Rell talking about he's a renegger. Like
So now you must be cast away.
right now. People ain't gonna be your friend.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't
So,
go to
okay.
game night to make friends. Everybody's enemies unless we on teams.
I mean, that's
fact.
fair.
Yeah, I might cheat my partner. You know, like,
Then you cheat
Double crossing your
yourself.
partner and still
It's
losing
nuts.
is crazy.
hey, oh no, out my boy. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you still in? Damn. Nah, but
Oh man.
so we were speaking on content. Like, what's the ultimate end goal with it right now? Like, what are you playing, or what do you see yourself, or what you really trying to do?
I would really love to take it more out of the city, out of the state, like travel more with it. I don't see myself like doing it full time necessarily, but I just want to continue to have fun with it, honestly. Like, I think when you continue to have fun and still have like the passion, the drive for like what the content is, then from there you can't really go wrong. I feel like when people start to focus on like the glitz and glam of things or just the money or whatever, then that's kind of when things fall apart.
You say you don't want to do it full time?
No. I mean, I won't say I won't. If the opportunity presents itself, then I absolutely would. But I'm not driving myself to continue to do it for the sole purpose of like, I want to quit my job and I just want to do this. But if it gets to that point, then that's fine. But for now, I just want to keep it organic, keep it me, and just
eat food.
eat. Right. I just want to eat food in my car.
Okay. So if one was to take off, what would you pick between gaming or the food?
Probably food, honestly. I feel like a lot more doors will open with that. Just in general. Gaming is purely
a lot
for
of doors
fun.
gonna open when you start to gain weight.
Hey, my metabolism is holding me down. Okay, for now.
It slow down when you 30 yet?
No, I'm about to be 29, so my time is ticking.
Time is now, like John Cena.
Look, I got to eat everything right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was talking to them earlier, and we just did a episode where we were talking about how she got diagnosed with MS, and I say a lot of content creators as far as one reason we were talking about that because people like you might have to change your diet. So I see a lot of food content creators say they don't eat the whole meal. Do you eat the whole thing?
Typically, I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, because I don't. Why you laugh?
No,
said I
because
got a big
I
bag.
felt different when I heard other people say that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I
I
listen
don't
and
eat
I
all the
judge.
food.
Really?
I can't. Like my stomach is like, no, we gonna take about 3 bites and that's it.
Especially trying so many different things.
Yeah. I mean, in that case, then if like, for example, at the festival, it's like I know that I'm going into this to try multiple things.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying like a specific dish or an item or like a new release somewhere, in my mind, I'm like, I probably will like this enough as long as it's good to eat this as a full meal. So once I cut the camera, I finish it, then I edit the video.
I feel like we as food content creators didn't do the festival justice because one, we out there all them damn long ass lines, but we went to a seafood festival, but when you really look at what we ate, like an egg, a goddamn lemon, and a lollipop. Like we ain't none of the seafood, so it was like we couldn't really do content with it. But I kind of grew to learn that I don't really like festivals. I like going out there because it gives the people a chance to see us and take pictures and all that. But you was in like 5 of the pictures too.
I was?
Oh, you didn't see them? Yeah, they check it. If it's whoever booked the tickets or you or your homegirl, check it. You was in like 5 of them shit. We ain't in none of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like it looked like you down there was part of the event.
Hey, I be out there. Every festival that they have, I be out there. It don't matter what they selling.
What was the most recent
Except
one?
for crack.
Okay, I was about to say that crack
Except for
stand.
crack.
That's
Crack
fine.
stand is crazy.
So with crack, you haven't been to the bando to try to crack wings?
I have not been out there yet, which is so surprising.
I don't know what you waiting on.
It's really good.
You like the hood? Or you
I do like me a good hood jam.
That's for sure.
you switch up the
It's
voice
there.
when you go to the hood?
No.
Or you sound like the news anchor when you go in there?
Yeah,
Oh hell no.
the southern one.
You trying to get raw.
I mean, you just gotta, have some awareness about you. But at the same time, it's like,
I would like one drugs, please. No,
where can I get one of those good old, like, no. I heard that you boys have the finest. Like, no.
Nah.
I mean, just be normal.
Yeah, with New Orleans, like definitely a lot of that is gonna be like in the black areas. The way New Orleans is set up too, like houses are restaurants. So it's in the middle of a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So you might think you're walking into somebody's living room, which you are, but it's converted into a house.
Yeah.
So a lot of the
You mean
neighborhoods,
converted into a restaurant?
yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of the restaurants are in like, people were saying like you got to go to the hood, this and that. But no disrespect to New Orleans, the whole New Orleans look like the hood, unless you in the downtown area. That
Right.
shit just look like the history hood, just like the historic hood. Yeah, the historic hood.
Yeah, I say I would like how the lady told us like stay out of French Quarters. I definitely would tell you.
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
Go to French
No,
Quarters.
Noted.
So if you if your audience is like ours, a lot of people was giving us suggestions, but saying don't go to like the places Keith Lee and Mr. Chinatown already been to. Like go to
Right.
the smaller places. So they was like, cause that's for tourists. I'm like, well, I don't live here. I'm technically am a tourist. So we would try like maybe one of two of those, but the rest was like small mom and
Yeah, we basically was family. Like
Oh,
it's like we
yeah.
wasn't tourists no more.
Yeah, make sure you talk
Right.
to the locals because they'll really put you on.
Yeah,
But,
they
Yeah.
will. Like we was like
The-
in one place. I was talking to everybody, and like everybody started chiming in. Like the
Yeah.
one girl like wrote down places for us to go and
See,
everything.
that's her
I know
in
that's
public.
right.
Me, I'm standing in the back on my phone. Because really, like I said, we had a list too. So I'm trying to go off the comments, and then she was like networking. So it was kind of
Yeah.
our list changed like 20
No,
times.
because the
Yeah.
thing is, I told him, I said, well, if I'm gonna eat something else, I said I don't want to waste no food going in my
Yeah.
stomach.
Right.
I said so I need it to be something delicious. And the girl's like, oh no, try this place.
What's the oyster place? Dragos.
Dragos?
Yeah, you been there?
No, I've heard about it. I'm definitely going.
See, they told us not to go because they were like, they already rich. Ain't no point of you doing
Oh.
content on a place that's already rich.
Yeah,
True.
the girl was saying that it basically was like Cheesecake Factory. She was like, you know,
Yeah.
like when you growing up, you know,
It's
it's
the-
like, oh my God, I'm going to Cheesecake Factory.
but
like
now
as a
it's
teenager,
like-
now-
Yeah.
but now that you're an adult, you'd be like, okay, I'll
Anyway.
go there
Yeah,
for
we
lunch.
ended up skipping.
Yeah.
I mean, if we go back, I would try it just for like, but it wasn't the forefront because we only there 2 days. So,
Right. And see, that's why I'm not going with an itinerary because I really do want it to be that organic. Like, I want to go first day, go to a place, like start at a local recommendation, and then from there, just kind of keep that
Go
ball
wherever
rolling.
you
how long you
going.
staying? Just
Yeah.
the weekend?
We'll be there Thursday, and we're leaving Monday, so we got
Dang,
plenty
you
of
got time.
days. Yeah,
We
plenty
did 5
of days.
restaurants in one day.
Dang, I know that's right.
Yeah, I mean, we
shit.
like as much as we
I bet.
ate, we didn't even feel like full or like the
Yeah.
food was heavy.
Yeah, the way is
Because of the
like,
walking, or just the food
No,
itself?
we didn't
was
walk
like-
nowhere.
Really?
we
yeah,
drove.
everything, Yeah.
Oh,
No, the food was not heavy. It wasn't overly greased. It was like no, like I don't remember ever having grease stains on my hand from any of the
Yeah.
food.
Like,
I
I
know
don't know what
that's
type of
right.
grease they use, but like I said, the closer you are to, what's the shit? I keep saying the fourth
What,
ward.
French Quarters?
French Quarters, yeah. Like that shit started to taste like the river to me.
Yeah.
When you get away from it to the hood spots, fresh.
Yeah, the
That's where
hood
it's
spots,
at.
gas stations.
man.
Gas stations. I don't eat at gas stations like that, but
Oh.
you go there, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? It's gonna
The
make you want to try it.
cuisine.
Yeah, it's gonna make you want to try it here.
Yeah,
Okay.
they gas station food was good.
Bodega type. Bodegas is just a New
Oh.
York thing, right?
I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of
Place out here.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there's corner stores is universal, but bodega is different.
Why?
Usually owned by Dominicans.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's your observation.
Don't worry, New York, we coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, like thus far, like New Orleans definitely had the best food I ever tasted in my life.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
cannot
Sure.
wait.
We only had
Like-
one nasty place.
Yeah, and we'll tell you the place so you don't go there. Don't even waste your time.
Bet. Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
that's all I want. I just want to be so happy and full. That's all I want.
Yeah, like we didn't get full like easily.
Yeah.
I think the first time I got full was at Parkway Tavern because I actually ate the whole like thing.
Also, people said the Popeyes in Louisiana taste completely different.
I
didn't
have
try
heard
it.
that.
Yeah, we didn't try it, but now
No,
I'm
we gotta
definitely
go
gonna have to do
back.
that.
Yeah.
Like we trying to go back, like
Yeah.
to do
To
more.
tomorrow.
More. Okay.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Y'all should just come Thursday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
just quit.
Thursday. Look, we got Airbnb.
Yeah,
and
and
Okay.
make some shake.
So I'm gonna ask you this as a creator: what's the number like monthly that you would quit your job and just pursue this? If it,
Consistently monthly.
yeah,
10K.
10.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Yeah, that makes
Minimum.
sense. 10K a month? Yeah, it's
rent
enough to
what?
quit your job.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally
See,
minimum.
I was talking to the food
I mean,
stalker.
I don't make 10K a month with my regular job.
No, that's why
What's
you
that?
got to double it.
See, when I was talking to the food stalker, he told me 20, but I understand because he got a wife and I think 3 kids, so that makes
Yeah,
sense.
he need
But
20.
got a family,
25.
yeah.
it's just me 10,
Right.
really 5 to be honest. I'm out that hole.
I
am
need
out
that 10.
hole.
I need that 10. If I was
10?
making 10K consistently, yeah.
Mm-mm. For 5, I'm on the desk with the rag between my hands. Like, what? Fuck y'all.
If I,
Jeff Hardy, that thing.
but you know how it is with the RPM and them changing
Yeah.
how much they pay you per 1,000 views. So it's
Yeah.
like, that's why I would have to be consistent because there have been some really high moments and then there have been some very confusing moments where it's like, is my account still active? Are we good?
Yeah.
What's up? So,
Right.
yeah. That's why I try not to stress too much about the money because ultimately they are the ones that are controlling all that. You know,
Right.
like you could put out some great content and
They're like,
get a lot of
"Nah."
views and they're like, actually, half these views don't count because we said so. And you're like,
Yeah, I see that.
okay.
Video get 1 million views. They're like, well, only 200,000 count. Like, what the fuck?
Or they'd be like, this doesn't count for the Creator Rewards program. Sorry,
Yeah.
not eligible. And you're like,
How?
Yeah.
and they'd be like, appeal it. Just kidding. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like,
I said, somebody commented on one of our videos and said, well, Dre said the ice cream was good.
Mm.
And I said, well, his back bigger than mine. And they gave me a violation for that. Like, you can't say shit on that no more.
Who?
Dre?
Dre, he do food reviews.
he's in Texas, ain't it?
Dallas, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I just said, well, his back bigger than mine. And I got a violation for that.
That's why I don't make content.
So let me tell you the craziest thing that happened. This was probably about a month or something ago. This white guy, he commented and he said something about the family. This particular video, she didn't even say a whole lot. So it just seemed like this was just building up. This man went off. Yo, she this and that. She do too much and she ugly in her hair and all this. I'm talking about going off. So I responded. And I ain't even say nothing crazy. All I said was, I beat your bitch ass up and kill you. And they said I violated. Like, I didn't see the threat in that. That was just light. That was light work right there.
Right.
I
That was
didn't
just bars.
do it.
Yeah, I ain't do it. I ain't really
I
kill
didn't-
him, so how's that a violation?
Yeah, see.
Yeah, but he out there, like, the way he was going off, like, she did something to this man. And in this particular video, she probably said only 2 words.
Yeah, that man been watching everything. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't do it no more.
And the problem is,
Like-
the crazy thing is because the video that he, the comment that he responded to made absolutely no
Yeah,
sense.
and he responded to somebody comment and said
Yeah.
all this, but the comment that he responded to didn't have nothing to do with.
They was like, oh, that looks so good. And he's like, you know what I fucking hate?
Yeah,
You
black
know who
people,
I fucking
black
hate? Like,
women.
yeah.
Now's my time.
Yeah, because
Sir,
the dude
what?
said something like, "Man, the family's so funny," or I don't even think he said anything
He ain't
about
say
me.
nothing about you.
Yeah, he was
he just
like,
he picked
said,
a comment and was like,
Yeah,
you know what?
He said something along. It was a white guy
Yeah,
that
he's white.
commented. He said something along the lines of, you know, like, "Man, I really want to try that place." And the dude just got in there and like
Fuck
just
black
started
women,
going off
especially
on me.
this one.
Right?
Like,
Damn.
Like he's
what
like,
you say
I
fuck
don't
me
even.
for?
He was like, I don't even know why
Nelly
she's
fucked your
even
first baby
there.
mama.
Like, he was like, I don't even know why she's even there. It's just weird. Like this is
What?
stupid. Like she don't need to be there. I'm
Yeah.
like what I do to you?
She said,
people on the
absolutely
internet
nothing.
are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Nuts.
People are insane.
Have you run into anybody in person?
I did. I was shopping at Kroger and I was at the self-checkout. I don't know what I was getting, just a random day. And this lady was on like, you know how the self-checkouts are like back to back? She was like, excuse me. And I know she was talking to me.
Oh,
so I
she
was
was
like,
looking. Oh, she on the other side, like the
Yeah.
gas pump. Okay, I got you. I got
right,
you.
exactly. So I like look up and I was like, huh? And she was like, I love your videos. And I promise you, it took me a second to be like,
You talking to me?
what the fuck she talking about? What videos? And I was like, she's like, yeah, I follow you on TikTok. I really love your content. I promise you, I walked out that Kroger and cried in the car because I was like, oh my God, that was so nice. That has been the only interaction I've had.
She thought it was the video of her drinking ranch on OnlyFans. Like, wait, you saw that shit?
I'm like, did you subscribe? Did you tell your friends about it? Like,
Okay.
well, no, that was like really cool. But it's always so shocking because most
That's
of
the only time?
by like a total stranger.
Okay.
But like other people that like I went to high school with or like I went to college with that I haven't talked to in like years. Like sometimes when I see them in person, like, oh my God, your videos pop up all the time. And that still is kind of like sobering because I'm like, sometimes when I post on TikTok, I feel like I'm just posting into the void of like just thousands and millions of strangers. So when people that I know in real life see them, I'm like, ooh, you see me?
Yeah.
Like, let me put the veil back on.
See,
like,
so you have to do that one thing. It could be something that's putting 2 ponytails up and dyeing one pink when people start to see that you kind of trademark something. Even if, like I said, it's a shirt. That's why I wear my shit everywhere we go. But a lot of times, like, people see the fro and be like, oh, I love y'all. And they don't, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that. But I could put a lot more effort into my content,
Man, you
honestly.
put like a Pokemon on your nose ring or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And they're going to be like, that's that girl.
with the Squirtle hanging off her goddamn
Right.
nose. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, that's me. It's just dangling along.
Like, it's just that one thing.
If Subway had a done me better after that Subway tuna video, really could have had some rolling. But,
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Any other companies reach out to you? How do you feel like as far as like we just had this conversation with another guy? When people reach out like, oh, I want to collab and all that, this and that, are you at the point where like I need a check, or you like still do it? It depends on who it is. Like Sprite reached out to me, they ain't got to pay me shit. I'm still gonna tell you that bitch nasty or not. Like, I don't care because I've said. Ever since I seen Kobe jump over that car, even though that was a Nike commercial, I just wanted to do a Sprite commercial or something. You know what I'm saying? With them, like I didn't give a fuck.
It really inspires something in you, huh?
Sprite my favorite drink though.
Sprite, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me that commercial.
Right. At this point, like if a restaurant reaches out to me, then I don't usually say anything as far as a fee. But like the sponsor like videos, like I'm having to go into a place and like now I have to make this whole like, especially the content is not pretty much what I do already. Like I'm not making like IRL content. Like I'm not going into restaurants, like setting up a tripod and doing content in that way. I literally go pick up food, sit in my car and eat it. So if I have to do anything outside of that scope for a video or for a sponsorship, then at that point I'm like, okay, you're going to have to pay me for these efforts. Right. Oh, sorry. But it just kind of depends. At this point, I'm not like too rigid on it. But after that one sponsored video I did, I know we talked a little bit. Actually, we kind of talked during our other video that we did about like, how much should I charge for this? I realized very quickly that I grossly underestimated how much they'd be willing to pay. So I feel like when I gave them my number, they're like, yeah, sure. And then I saw how many
like
views they
we asked
got.
you about the liquor. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, quickly. Yep. Sign me up, right?
You gotta go for 5
Yeah, I should.
Million.
I should have.
Nah, 5K.
That's what I should have done.
Always 5K.
I shot solo, and then
Was it close to that?
No, she probably.
it wasn't nowhere near.
You probably said like $100.
Nah, I was in the hundreds, but I wasn't in the thousands.
See, that's what I be shooting for.
Like 500, right? 5.7.
I think.
What
I think
about
it
a
was
small
like
business?
5.
See, that's why I need to be a manager.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
please.
Give me 3. See, he gonna bargain with him. Bargain and Pete. I like that.
Look, I'm gonna keep that in mind because I was like, and they're like, yeah, okay, and I was like, damn it, I should have asked for more because y'all didn't even fight back. So maybe I should start shooting for the stars. But like small businesses,
It depends on
ask.
the company and the brand. If
Yeah.
it's a larger company, you got to look at it like they looking at numbers.
Right.
So when they look at the numbers, they're looking at how many people you can get to come to their establishment. So if you could get 200 people, you just divide 200 by 5,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
See, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and send a message and say 10,000, and then when that shit say seen, I'm like, all right, 5, and they were like, oh shit,
yeah, but
I was at work, my bad. I was gonna send you the 10, but I'll do the 5. You know what I'm saying?
My finger slipped.
But that's
one.
the thing. You got to be willing to take the loss.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I had to realize after the first time.
for $700.
Ain't shit to a bill, you know.
What's $700 to a company like Subway?
Right.
Something like
I'm
that.
telling you. Because
Well, it depends on who own it. Because if the same people that run the restaurant, you see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Being a little racist. I'm just playing not being racist, but you know what I'm saying? If it's that mindset of you not finna get shit
Yeah, man.
Penny,
Always
penny for penny.
5 to 75.
Okay.
that's going to be my base from now on.
Yeah.
So just know that.
We'll get into some of these random
Oh.
topics. We might not get to all of them, but we'll do something. So do you feel like, as a multicultural person, that your discrimination is equally racist?
Multicultural.
Yeah. Trying to find some safe words. I
Like-
don't know what I'm talking about.
Do I feel equally or more discriminated against? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, are you equally discriminated against?
Yeah, because I'm a woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think
it's like
women
you're
in
a woman
general.
first and then color second.
Right. Yeah.
Color
Then-
is crazy.
I'm on
Race,
'Cause
race
that-
is second.
That's what I
Right.
was telling her the other day. Like, you could see a person doing something. Just say, like, I'm not that person that when I see some shit I don't like on the video, I don't come in like, bro, you fucking pissed.
Right.
I'm not that person. I'll see him like, nah, she know damn well. But it's like when you start to see other factors, it pisses you off a little bit more. So you can see a black woman and she'll be doing her thing like, now she know damn well. But then, like I said, you add in another factors. She's overweight. Now you're like, this fat ass, but you know what I'm saying? It kind of make it a little bit worse. You know what I'm saying? When you start to add adjectives on top of that shit. So it's like, I'm that type of person, but I still ain't gonna come in and say it. Now I might be in my mind like, this fat ass, but nah.
But 10 times out of 10, someone in them comments and already said it.
Right. It could never be me though.
No.
So-
That would literally never be a thing.
So with that, do y'all feel like it's ever a time to be racist? Like it's a reason for being. Do you feel like people need a reason to be racist?
Need a reason?
So I'll give you an example. If you're a white person and you live in the middle of the country, you don't have any black neighbors.
Yeah.
Your kids go to school with all white people.
Yeah.
How are you racist? Because you have no interactions with black people. Now, if you live in a neighborhood, there's a lot of black people and a lot of activity going on that you don't like. Me being black myself might see those black people like, yeah, damn, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? I can understand you being racist like these niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for me, it don't matter.
You don't need a reason.
Nah, I don't need a reason.
Okay.
Racist. No. The little bad Indian kids and Mexican kids in the store just touching shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get their
I
ass
never
in the
really
line.
noticed that like that, but people like of other races,
Yo, kids is wild bad, bro.
no, they don't be supervised.
No.
I see a lot of Hispanic
Yeah.
kids
And
like
a
by
lot
themselves.
of Indian kids a lot of Indian, those little Indian girls, they be getting that same ass haircut like the boys, bro. That shit be annoying me.
Damn.
I am screaming.
Inside.
I
You
mean,
ever seen
like-
them haircuts?
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
You know the haircut I'm talking about.
So like with that being said, like I said, do y'all
It's
feel
kind of like the 04 Anne Hathaway joint.
That was very specific.
Right.
I'm a very
That was
specific
very,
person.
yeah, I can tell. This is a very specific
So-
description.
so do y'all feel like y'all need a reason? Like I said, somebody living in the middle of nowhere who has no black neighbors, nothing, you don't have any interaction with, like, how can you be racist if you don't? I ain't talking about what you see on TV. I'm talking about your personal interactions. Like,
Oh, then you have no reason.
right.
You ain't
Yeah.
got no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure the interaction when you finally do see like a black person or any minority, you're gonna be like, what? You know,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna say a lot of things that's gonna be racist unintentionally.
But
though.
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you went to a private school with all other white kids and you go out and get the blicky at the grocery store and just only do like black people, like, what the hell? What the fuck they do to you? Like,
Right. That makes no sense.
yeah. I feel like you need a reason.
Ah,
You need a reason to discriminate.
you do.
Yeah, if you broke in my car and I'm white and you're black, hey, I'm racist, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, you got to get these words.
But sometimes the hate is free.
Yeah, but like I said, if I don't have to, I'm not.
Well, some people, play the other side of the fence. Whereas like they don't care.
Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I can't understand it, but here we are.
I mean,
Yeah.
Like I said, for us, the thing with skin tone and all that shit, like I said, if that's your only thing, like it's just because of my skin tone, like nah. If I was breaking in your car and I'm on a wanted poster in the neighborhood, I understand. Be a little racist towards me. I deserve it. But if I'm just minding my business, nah, not yours.
Right.
Yeah,
Shout out to racism, man.
yeah. Shout out to it, I guess.
I guess that's the only thing America got right.
All right.
Yeah.
So in other news, are we smart in the room today? Everybody Reading levels.
I got my glasses on.
Well, okay, so what's your reading level? 9th grade, 12th grade?
Probably about 12th grade.
Probably about.
Diploma about, you feel me?
I don't know.
I never was big on reading.
Okay, I'm gonna go 5th grade.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna put y'all all in a situation. Y'all can pick Jason or Freddie. Okay, y'all didn't pick. So
Oh, I didn't know that was a prompt.
Oh, right.
Right.
This is about comprehension right now.
right.
I'm probably gonna say Freddie.
Okay.
I'll go Jason.
I'm gonna go Jason.
Okay. So if Jason is 15 meters away from y'all, do y'all think y'all can escape?
15 meters?
Yeah,
What's 15 meters?
exactly.
To feet.
Exactly. That's why I asked you in meters.
If Jason was 15,
I'm trying to see you go down.
I'm done. I probably won't die.
15 meters?
15 minutes, I probably. Jason's not
he
catching
gonna get me. He gonna get me for sure.
Yeah, he definitely gonna get me.
15 meters.
I do not stand a chance. Like
50
I
meters.
don't stand a chance.
50 meters?
Yeah. Because you just told me you didn't know what it is.
I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
How do you know if you don't even know what meters are?
Hey, bro.
It sounds like a lot, don't it? 50 of them things, I'm gone.
Yeah.
50?
I
50
might-
of anything, I'm out.
50 inches.
Okay.
Pause.
Hey.
No, so the reason I asked this, I was watching the video where they were doing like height comparisons to like Godzilla and all this shit, but they had it in meters. So I was like, okay. They was like 1998, Godzilla was 250 meters. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, so
What
is he
that mean to
tall or
me?
is he short? Like, is he 4 feet taller? Yeah, I don't know meters, y'all.
What'd that mean to me?
Yeah.
But we're like the only country in the world that,
doesn't
doesn't
use the metric
right.
system.
Yeah.
So it's like
Because like, if, like you date tall men, short men.
15 meters to feet is 49 feet, 2.5 inches.
Wait, 15 to...
15
15
meters is
meters.
50 feet.
It's like,
Oh, yeah, I
about
would have got
50
it.
feet.
Yeah, I would have got away from Freddie and
So
Jason.
if you give me 50 meters,
I'm out of here.
smoking his boots, bro.
Yeah, if I don't
You
make
ain't
it in 50
catching me.
meters, that's a problem.
That's
Like-
why I
I
don't
deserve to
understand
get beat up.
how he ain't get smoked
Yeah.
the first movie.
Jason?
Yeah, I'll be a bad producer.
That's what
He
happened.
got
Restroom?
smoked.
Oh, I was gonna ask y'all. Damn, little Nat, we taking a restroom break. Mind your business. What you got to say?
Buzz, 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 buzz.
We'll do like 2 more topics before we get out of here. We at an hour now.
Shout out to racism was crazy.
Yeah, shout out
Shout
to
out to
racism.
racism. What?
I just feel like you need a reason to be racist. Because if you got that riding in the middle of fucking, I don't know. Fucking,
We all just a little racist, I guess.
Yeah, but if you like live in, I don't know, Sylacauga, Alabama, and all you have is an
God damn, bro. That shit big as hell.
What the fuck? That's a moth, ain't it?
That's a moth, ain't it? Oh my God. That's an app with a capital G.
Yeah. Yo,
Nancy spelled with a G?
Yeah.
what do you want?
GNAT. Gnat.
He just told you he didn't know his reading
Gnat.
level.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, his
I'm
reading.
not used to read the dictionary.
Yeah, his reading level is 50 meters.
that's a lot of feet.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
That's a lot of feet.
Yeah.
I'm not used to read the dictionary. I never got to the G, though.
Really?
What's your
Good.
favorite word?
My favorite word? That's tough.
It's a lot of words.
It is a lot of words. Damn, my favorite word? You don't have to get back to me.
That's fine. We'll circle back.
I don't have a favorite word.
That's tough.
My favorite word is egregious. It's like especially heinous, but just one word. Like that was egregious. That was beyond bad.
Oh, that's what that means?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was
Probably mad.
Mad? Like, oh, that's mad something. Or like I'm mad. Like what version?
I thought it agreed.
All.
Yeah.
Mad in any context.
Yeah,
That's the
because
one.
it does, it's a simple word, but it does so much in a sentence.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So, like, shit can be mad.
I thought egregious was a group of people.
That's indigenous.
Right.
Same thing.
Do not call them folks the egregious folks.
Yeah.
Do not
nice
do that.
to meet you, egregious. My grandmother was egregious.
And they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
is that so?
Yeah, she was half egregious.
I think the funniest thing ever is when Pete said, what did you say? Wild slow to my grandma, and like she just been using it ever since he said it.
Grandma calling stuff wild slow.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's like, yeah, they was moving wild slow.
Okay.
so you're an influencer.
I'm just Pete, man.
Dang.
He influencing the grandmas out here.
Hey, that man's an influencer. Don't let him tell you anything different.
You're somebody that's wow slow. I was like, girl, stop.
That's hilarious.
Please.
Nah, man, shout out to grandma.
Can you,
Shout out to
can you
grandmas,
picture my
man.
grandma saying that?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, she said it.
I was like,
She said it
okay.
with vigor too. Like she's excited about it.
Yeah.
I like that.
So if y'all was on like one of those dating apps and y'all swiping through and you see a guy, he's like,
Well, I wouldn't be seeing the guy.
well, not. I mean, y'all listen to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I only had 2 fingers.
Oh,
but
no, I thought
okay.
it was like,
No.
I thought it was like
He said
this.
for the record.
ain't down
For the
there.
record, it's not me.
Okay, but y'all on the Tinder profile and y'all swiping, y'all see a dude like, I smoke cigarettes frequently. I like to play Call of Duty. 4 meters tall.
You're cooked.
Y'all
Yeah,
dating
you
him?
got me
You're
at
cooked.
cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes, vaping. When I tell you vaping is one of my biggest icks in general. I was literally at Zaxby's yesterday, and you know how sometimes at fast food places they have the person out with like the iPad taking your order instead of like at the board. This man was literally holding the iPad and had his vape right here, and it was like pointed at me as he was holding the iPad. I couldn't even focus on ordering because all I could see was like the chewed up particles of like the little mouthpiece, and I'm like, it looked like a big old battery. Like, why are you pulling out a Duracell battery in the middle of this function, blowing unicorn candy farts everywhere?
In the middle of work.
You look like a fiend.
They be smelling good though, but why?
But why is it in my face? It's cloud in the atmosphere.
Yeah. So how do you feel about dudes like who smoke hookah?
Gay.
It's almost as bad. It's almost as
Do you
bad.
think they're gay?
Me?
Me? No. I just think it's
You think that's normal?
it's not normal. It's definitely a little like like you know, you play a video game and the question mark pop up
Yeah.
or something. It's like
Just a little gay.
it's when no, I mean, it don't have to be like that. It doesn't be like that. It's just like when you are more excited when the hookah come out than
You're
like
gay.
the women. It's like
That's gay to me.
Yeah.
Why is that not gay?
because I mean you can. What's the difference? What's the difference between a hookah and a cigarette and a vape? It's all nicotine.
Right.
It's just the style
But
of doing
you
it.
just said
The style, yeah.
when a guy comes out and he's more excited about the hookah than the women, that's a quote unquote red flag.
It
Now
gives.
I'm asking you,
Yeah.
how is that not gay? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could be a straight man and really love hookah the same way you can
Can
really
you?
love that big old battery pack in your pocket. It's just very like
Okay.
now cigar, and I don't know if it's fair. A cigar is different,
A cigar looks more masculine in my opinion.
so maybe we're proving your point even more.
No.
Maybe the more we're talking about, maybe
Yeah,
Pete
no.
is like yes, exactly.
No, because to me, hookah does look.
I'm just a thinker, man.
Like,
I'm just a thinker, dog.
for me,
He's like, no,
hookah-
explain.
For me, hookah does look feminine. Like it seems like it should be something like for the girlies, like not for the men. But cigars, like that's definitely like more masculine.
Masculine.
Now, culturally, Indian, of that specific culture
Mm-hmm.
is different from
It is
here.
right.
So they're not really excited to be smoking on a hookah. When you're excited to smoke on a hookah, when it's perceived as a female thing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I see your point. I do see your point.
Yeah, I turned down a
Like, what
birthday
is
party invite because the title was led with, "We gonna smoke hookah and turn up." I said, "Oh, I'm cool.
Not
I'm
my
busy
kind
that
of
day.
party.
Ain't gonna
Now,
lie to you."
it's no discrimination. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, I see your point.
yeah.
Well,
But
Shout out to the hookah smokers though. Do y'all thing.
yeah, man, don't stop on my behalf.
but if you got a portable hookah, or if you walking down the street with a hookah with the hose, I don't care what gender you are.
Portable hookah is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like
nuts.
They have
it's
portable
it's
hookah.
too many parts. to
Correct.
me, you know what
You
I'm
got-
saying?
you got
Like,
live
gotta
coals?
hold it.
So would crack be considered a hookah?
No,
I mean, shit, it come. It's the same thing. One just ain't got the holes on it.
You seem to know a lot about crack.
I'm just saying, like, a spade is a spade.
Hey,
10 seconds of silence.
No,
Right.
because y'all, when I'm right, I'm right.
no, when you're right, you're right. That's a fact.
Yeah.
right,
But at this point, you're the only one that can
That's a
confirm
fact,
if
my
you're
boy.
right.
Yeah, drop a little, you know what I'm saying, in that hookah. Live it up. You trying to turn
Do
up?
not do that.
No, I ain't trying to turn up. I'm trying to turn down, man.
Okay. So you a lean kind of guy.
I'm a in the corner. I'm a in the corner.
I ain't even at the event.
High off life.
Yeah, I'm at home. And I'm not even at the event. But so we'll get into these last two topics. So we probably like 3 weeks late, but it's 100 Men versus Glorilla.
Like
Glorilla?
Like Big Glow?
I thought it was a gorilla.
Okay, we can do that.
I mean, either one is quite the challenge.
Is it?
I feel.
I love Glorilla.
In that challenge, I'm going first. But in the Gorilla, I'm going to have to be like number 80.
Nah.
Yeah. Where do y'all fit in?
Well, I'm not a man, so.
Yeah.
They didn't say what we was doing against Glorilla. I mean, what y'all was nasty in my ass.
I'm just saying, the prompt is 100 men versus whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever y'all putting yourselves against, it's on
Yeah.
y'all. Hookahs,
I can take Glorilla out.
Glorilla, accountability, whatever.
Yeah. Now, in the Gorilla,
Wait, what? Accountability?
That's another one I've seen because now they're turning the prompt and it's like, y'all talking about 100 men versus a gorilla. Let's talk about 100 women versus being accountable for your actions. That's just not funny.
That's kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Of course the men think it's funny.
it's the voice you did. Yeah.
Of course the men think
I
it's
had to
funny.
do my Trump hands. It's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
All right.
Yeah, but I gotta be not in the first battalion of the Gorilla thing.
Gorilla.
Probably third battalion. So in that 75, yeah, because it'll be 75 to 100. So you got 1 through 25, 25 through 50. You know what I'm saying?
I could be in the first because I honestly feel like the first wave can take them out. It ain't gonna take that many dudes. If it take 5 to 10 dudes to flip a car, it don't only take that many.
I feel like the first 30 gone.
No.
But how it works is that damn, why I keep saying Glorilla? Shout out to Glorilla.
You really want Glorilla.
Yeah.
I love Glorilla. But another topic for another conversation. But like gorillas get tired fast. So
Did you read that?
yeah. Like they don't have good endurance.
5th grade.
Okay.
Like somebody said that like I said, like the first 30, yeah. But after that, it gets tired.
So you think a gorilla can take the first 30 men?
I think
No.
I think so.
The list they've been putting together to take out the gorilla is hilarious. They put like John Cena, something about any girl that be at the club shaking her ass and twerking and slamming it on the ground like a bag of ice. Fucking Mark Henry. They just making up a whole list of 100 people. That shit was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Now they finna draft him for real.
They said 02 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
Now or before?
I think earlier. Yeah.
So the question is though, are they doing it one by one? Like you saying, all right, first person, then
No,
second,
no,
or all 100
Yeah,
y'all are
it's
just
yeah.
what's the game plan?
No, it's in waves.
Yeah, if it's single file line, he gonna eat every time. But if it's like I said, I'll go in the first 25. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm going straight
And
for
do
the
what?
balls. Hit him in the balls.
Shout out to Rell.
Yeah, hit him in the balls, boy.
Very clear game
Johnny
plan.
Cage.
The real ball boy.
Yep.
They gonna run, you gonna retreat, or you gonna wait, or
You do like that, Chappelle.
Yeah, get up in that thing. Like Thanos had the little gauntlet.
I'm talking about in it.
I'm talking about in there. Bumping out.
Okay. Well, we're gonna pray for you.
Nah.
Yeah, we're gonna pray for you.
Like I said, if it's some money on the line, I'm going. After that, y'all do what y'all want with them.
No, you're right. After them first 30 are cooked.
First
They
30
not.
Y'all are going
First
straight
30
to the
is
Lord.
baked.
I mean,
Y'all say,
Going to see Dog backwards.
I mean, because
son.
he got
That's a
energy on the
fact.
first
Quickly.
30. Y'all
Yeah,
gotta wait
but
for it to get
imagine
tired.
being restrained by 30 people, though.
Bro,
But
what
the
I'm
strength-
saying is that the gorilla's so strong, the first 30 is out of here.
You saying
He's gonna be punching
You saying 30 men can't restrain a gorilla's strength?
No. I think the waves will tire him out. So so that last wave could get him.
For sign me up for the first 20, y'all. I'm in there.
Oh my
Put me in the
God.
3rd battalion, man.
Ain't gonna be no gorilla left.
I mean, if you
After
survive,
I twisted his balls off, like, hey, this man is out of here.
Christ.
And if it's a female, hey, punch her in the foot. What Trump said? Grab her back.
what the
Yeah, I'm
hell?
gonna get out of here.
It's definitely a male gorilla.
Yeah.
And then if you survive, then you get to go to Glorilla.
Okay.
If that's a prize, put me in the 1st battalion.
All right.
Number one, you like, hold on, Glow. I got you, girl.
Yeah.
You's gonna throw that bit.
All right. Moving on. So, there's a time and a place for everything. Do we agree or we disagree?
I agree.
Agree, absolutely.
So, okay.
Yeah, what's the scenario?
You at the Hawks game. Yeah, you at the Braves game. You out there. You here for sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got that one dude standing out there in the crowd yelling, Jesus is coming back. Is that the time and place?
That's not the time.
It's not?
But why? How did he get in the? He bought a ticket to do that?
Nah, before you get into the park, it'd be like they be out there where the tailgaters at.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But if he's in the game, like, bro, he bought the ticket to do
Nah,
that.
he in the parking lot with the tailgaters. I'm trying to get lit and chest bump. And he out here talking about Jesus saves. Is that the time and place for him?
It's not the time and place, but it's
It
I
might,
mean, it's
it's
true,
a true
but,
statement.
but it's not the time and place because ain't nobody staying you. Like, who up here trying to get drunk, eat this good food.
So
Nobody
ain't
is
time and
staying
place.
you.
it's probably just not the audience. I don't think this is the receptive audience you want to this message.
Right. You need to be a Bible study, not at the tailgate.
But he trying to convert everybody at the Braves game.
Yeah, but that ain't gonna work because it's there for the game, and like now you taking time away from them eating or whatever else.
Yeah, it's the time and place. But.
Yeah, it's time and place. That ain't the time.
So
and
not
place.
Jesus at the game.
No, Jesus could be at the game.
Jesus
Yeah.
at the game.
But
You feel me?
don't.
He trying to convert people.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
I think it's
Stay
about
where
how
you
you
at.
do it though. Like you can have your sign, you can have your moment, you can walk through the parking lot. Don't come up under the tent though and knock over the baked beans because you feel like people need to pray right now. You know?
Nah, he up there with the megaphone. Matter of fact, when we went to
Why
the
is there baked beans?
At the tailgate? Why are there not baked beans?
it be baked beans.
Don't know. I never.
The
been
beans
to a
be baked.
tailgate.
The Hawks game we went to, it was a dude out there. He was out there trying to convert people.
I think he had on, he had on the lights and everything. Yeah.
He was trying to repent of
couldn't
our
miss him.
sin. I'm like, bro, move. We trying to cross the street and get back to the car.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Yes, you know.
No, short story. I was in Savannah, Georgia for the St. Patrick's weekend one year, and do y'all know who Daniel Bryan is? He a wrestler. So basically, when he hypes up the crowd, he just keep chanting yes and pointing his fingers like this.
Oh yeah, the white dude.
Yeah. So there was one of those guys out there. Now in the middle of the parade, everything, he out there trying to repent for Jesus and yelling. So I stood up next to him and started saying yes. Yes. So everybody thought it was hilarious. And this one lady was like, that is not funny. And I was like, you just had to ruin it.
There's
At the
always
time,
one.
it was hilarious. I probably still got the video, but
Ma'am, go
Yeah.
away.
There's always
he even
one.
turned to me and was like, you think that's funny? I was like, yeah, I wouldn't have did it. At the time, I was drunk too, because like I said, we out here drinking, so everything was funny to me.
I was like,
But he didn't find that shit funny at all. I still got that video
it
somewhere.
was like when my man showed up at the tornado joint.
Oh yeah, and started drinking the beer.
I said, "You need to leave."
Yeah, he didn't think that was funny at all.
Yeah, man. But a lot of things don't be funny.
Yeah. He said he felt disrespected. I said, all I said was yes, though. I'm up here egging you on, my guy.
You could have said a lot worse things.
I could have.
You could have done a lot worse
Because
things.
the wobble was playing in the background. Like, you up here. Never mind. We won't get into that. So,
That's crazy.
anything you want to plug in, or you got coming up?
Nothing in particular, but y'all just stay tuned, tap into the page. I'm gonna eat something new in my car.
Stay tuned to nothing.
I mean, stay tuned to whatever's coming.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Do you have a schedule like with streaming and all that?
No, I just do it when I feel like it.
Okay.
I'm very relaxed. I just do it when I feel inspired.
You want to plug in the socials?
Yeah, y'all can follow right here.
Yeah.
Is this thing on? Hey y'all. You can follow me on TikTok at jamleecham_. I think my Instagram is jamlee_eats. That's about it. But yeah, tap in if y'all want to see me play COD or eat something random in my car. I'm happy to oblige.
So, like I said, you're not a gamer. You just played that game.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start playing Schedule 1. Have y'all seen that one?
I haven't. You excited about the Grand Theft Auto?
No.
That shit
It's
boring.
been so long since they.
Grand Theft Auto's boring.
Bro, it's a little too free world for me. But I might get into RP though. So I don't know. But yeah, I just be chilling, vibing, eating stuff in my car.
Shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to life.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pears.
In the ranch.
Shout out all the bears.
And the ranch.
fact.
Shout out
In the ranch.
Wingstop. Let me tell you something. Y'all keep doing what y'all do with that ranch. But y'all try the tenders for real.
I'll say one last question. Most famous person to contact you? Young
Andy,
Berg. What?
No. Andy, what is his name? Villanakis, what is his name?
Oh, Andy Milanakis?
Milanakis. Yeah, he made a stitch to my Subway tuna video.
Dead ass?
Yeah.
I fucks with
Swears
Andy.
it. I have it saved right now to this moment. So I think that would be, he didn't reach out to me directly, but he stitched it, which means he saw it and he liked it and he replied.
Shout
So
out Andy.
I got to see that.
sorry I messed your name up, Andy Milanakis. But yeah.
Yeah.
And you, y'all.
I wasn't famous. It was like I said, I found
Yes, you
you
were.
because
I'm not famous.
yeah, we're not famous.
Yes, you are.
We just have followers. It's a difference. I went if I was famous, I wouldn't have a job. Yeah. Because we'll be at the premiere of Sinners instead of watching it. Man.
Respect.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll get there.
Well, you can if you say you're doing it casually.
I know. I'll get to that point too. But y'all will get there. And I'll be, woo, in my little shirt.
I'm like, is that jam?
And you know it is in my shirt?
Yeah, what's that on your shirt? Ranch?
Look,
They got
yes.
chill on those videos.
I just got done filming, sorry.
All right. So, and there you have it. Jam joined us in the conversation. We'll get into these last minute thoughts. Would you like to tell the people something that they can live by?
Yeah.
Life is all about perspective. So when you look at things that are happening for you instead of to you, good or bad, big or small, just know that in the end, you've gotten through all the hard days that life has given you so far. You can get through another one.
It's a fact.
Anybody want to go next?
Just gonna say a lot of role models out here playing roles.
That
Yeah.
was deep.
Did you look that up?
So I seen it like
Yeah, that sound like a Drake lyric.
Damn.
No,
You
I
ain't had
seen
the
it.
buster bubble like
No,
that.
it was from Deion Sanders.
Oh.
Like he said it like in a interview. He said a lot of y'all role models out here playing roles. I was like, man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that on the podcast.
Yeah, and your son plays for the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
he
a
was
football fan, right? Okay.
Go Ravens. They just let Justin Tucker go.
Damn.
Justin Tucker is my favorite NFL player.
Well, he had allegations.
Innocent until proven guilty.
He had
Innocent until proven
allegations.
guilty. Innocent until
And
proven
since
guilty.
I'm racist, he did it.
What a thought.
funny.
What a thought.
Okay.
It's not me.
Listen,
I'm just a thinker.
my last minute thought. I'm not sure if y'all heard mine before, but keep God in your life, fuck nigga.
Profound.
okay.
Oh man.
Pete.
One day it'll all be over. One day it'll all be over.
Oh.
All right, hit him with the quote, and we out of here.
Let people be in moods and let those moods have nothing to do with you. That's a fact.
Okay.
Like that.
Well, we apologize for the long hiatus. We are back.
Over here.
We shall see y'all next time. Once again, we're gonna drop the link in the description for the story we told y'all on the last episode.
Yep.
Support the family through her journey with this MS shit.
Yeah. It's raggedy.
It is. It's
Wow.
ghetto
You
shit.
got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
you got it. Thank y'all.
Yeah. I'm never trying Wingstop. Peace me out.
High face.